Success is built on consistency. Ladies and gentlemen, success isn't built in a single moment. It isn't created in one lucky break, one perfect day, or one burst of inspiration. Success is built in the quiet, repeated, often unnoticed actions you take every single day. It is built on consistency. Consistency is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Think about it. Anyone can be motivated for a day. Anyone can show up once. Anyone can start. But the ones who succeed, the ones who rise, the ones who transform their lives are the ones who keep going long after the excitement fades. Consistency is not about perfection. It's not about pushing at full speed every hour of every day. It's about showing up, even when you're tired, even when you're stressed, even when you don't feel like it. It's doing the small things that move you forward again and again until those small things become unstoppable momentum. Every day you show up, even just a little, you're casting a vote for the person you want to become. You're shaping your identity, strengthening your discipline, and proving to yourself that you are capable of far more than you once believed. Your progress may feel slow. It may feel invisible. But consistency is like water, soft in the moment, powerful over time. It carves mountains. The truth is, the world rarely sees the hours you put in. It will not applaud your effort, your early mornings, your late nights, your sacrifices. But one day, it will see the results. One day, it will look like you succeeded overnight. Let them call it luck. Let them call it talent. You'll know it was consistency. And when you fail, and you will remember this, consistency isn't about never falling. It's about rising every time you do. It's about showing up again after the setback, again after the disappointment, again after the doubt. That is how growth happens. That is how champions are made. So ask yourself today, who do you want to be a year from now, 5 years from now, 10? And then ask yourself the real question. What small action can you take today, right now, that moves you 1 inch closer to that vision? Because you don't need giant leaps. You don't need perfection. You need commitment. You need patience. And above all, you need consistency. Success is not a mystery. It is not a miracle. It is a process. Your process, built day by day, choice by choice, effort by effort. If you keep showing up, if you keep working, if you keep believing, success will follow you. It has no choice. Remember, consistency compounds. Consistency builds habits. Habits build character, and character builds success. If you truly want to change your life, you must understand one thing. Consistency is the ultimate equalizer. It doesn't matter where you started. It doesn't matter how much money you have, how much talent you were born with, or how many obstacles you face. Consistency gives everyone a chance. It rewards discipline, not privilege. It rewards effort, not excuses. People often look at successful individuals and say they're lucky. But luck is only visible on the surface. What you don't see are the mornings when they woke up tired but kept going. You don't see the nights when everyone else was relaxing and they were still working. You don't see the practice, the repetition, the failures that shaped them. Consistency is the foundation beneath every so-called overnight success. And here's the truth. Consistency isn't glamorous. It's not loud, it's not flashy, and it rarely feels exciting. It feels like doing the same things over and over again. It feels like progress moving at the speed of patience. But what you must remember is this: every repetition is a brick. Every day you show up is another piece of the foundation. And if you stack enough bricks, you build a fortress no one can tear down. Don't wait for motivation to save you. Motivation is a spark. It comes and goes. Consistency is the fire that keeps burning long after motivation has disappeared. When you rely only on motivation, you'll quit the moment life gets hard. But when you rely on consistency, you keep moving no matter what stands in your way. Think about the version of yourself you dream of becoming. That future you, the confident you, the successful you, the disciplined you, is not built in a single moment of inspiration. It's built in thousands of small decisions that you repeat day after day, even when no one notices, even when no one believes in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. So today, commit to being consistent. Commit to the extra step, the extra rep, the extra hour. Commit to your routine. Commit to your growth. Commit to your vision. Even when the results aren't immediate, because the results will come. Consistency guarantees progress, and progress, no matter how small, becomes unstoppable over time. One day, you will look back at the journey and realize something powerful. It wasn't the big moments that changed your life. It wasn't the loud victories or the dramatic breakthroughs. It was the quiet discipline, the daily effort, the consistency that no one else saw. There will come a moment on your journey when you question everything: your effort, your progress, your purpose. You'll look around and wonder why it's taking so long, why the results aren't showing, why the world isn't rewarding your hard work yet. And in that moment, consistency becomes more important than ever. Because consistency is not just a habit, it's a commitment to your future self. It's the promise you make to your dreams, even when the present feels heavy. It's the quiet voice inside you that whispers, "Keep going. You're closer than you think." Every great transformation has a breaking point, a moment where most people quit. But not you, because you understand that success isn't built in the moments when everything feels easy. Success is built in the moments when everything feels impossible. When your mind tells you to stop, when your body wants to rest, when the world tells you it won't work, yet you rise anyway. That is where champions are created. That is where greatness is born. And here's the beautiful thing about consistency. It compounds. What seems small today becomes powerful tomorrow. What feels slow today becomes unstoppable in time. Every page you read, every workout you complete, every hour you practice, every step you take, it all adds up. The world may not see it, but your future self will thank you for it. So don't chase instant results. Don't measure yourself against someone else's timeline. Success is not a race, it's a journey. Your journey. And the pace is not what matters. What matters is that you never stop moving forward. One day, you'll look back and realize that every single small step was worth it. You'll realize that the struggle wasn't a punishment, it was preparation. You were being strengthened, sharpened, and shaped for the life you've always dreamed of living. So keep pushing, keep showing up, keep building the habits that make you stronger. Keep feeding the discipline that sets you apart. Keep honoring the promise you made to yourself. Consistency is the compass that will guide you through uncertainty. It is the anchor that keeps you steady during storms. It is the engine that drives your progress. Even when the road is long, you don't need perfection. You don't need permission. You don't need the world to cheer for you. You need consistency. Because the person who is consistent, even imperfectly, will always go further than the person who is brilliant but inconsistent. This is your time. This is your journey. This is your story. There's a powerful truth that many people never learn. Success doesn't require extraordinary effort. It requires ordinary effort, repeated consistently. That's the secret. Not giant leaps, not dramatic changes, just steady, deliberate steps in the right direction. Consistency turns the average into excellence. It turns potential into mastery. It turns dreams into achievements. Because every time you show up, you're sharpening your skills. Every time you practice, you're building your confidence. Every time you take action, you're proving to yourself that you can rely on your own discipline. And that trust in yourself, that belief that you will show up no matter what, that is one of the most powerful forces in the world. Most people never reach their goals because they stop right before things begin to change. They expect quick results. They want instant gratification. They want the reward without the repetition. But life doesn't work that way. Success belongs to those who stay the course when others give up. Success belongs to those who continue planting seeds even when they don't see the harvest yet. Consistency is planting, day after day, knowing that the roots are growing even when the surface looks unchanged. So when you feel tired, show up anyway. When you feel doubt, show up anyway. When progress seems slow, show up anyway. When challenges try to knock you down, stand back up and show up anyway. Every time you choose consistency over comfort, you grow. You strengthen your character. You elevate your mindset. You separate yourself from the crowd. Because most people only work when they feel like it, but those who succeed work even when they don't. You'll face moments when your progress feels invisible, but invisible progress is still progress. Growth doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it happens quietly, internally, preparing you for breakthroughs that will seem sudden to everyone else, but not to you. You'll know it was built day by day, choice by choice. Remember this. The journey of consistency changes you long before it rewards you. It molds your discipline, sharpens your focus, and teaches you patience. It teaches you that true success isn't just about the goal you reach, it's about the person you become while reaching it. And that version of you, the stronger you, the wiser you, the more resilient you, is worth every moment of effort. So keep moving, keep showing up, keep choosing consistency over excuses, over fear, over doubt. Because the life you want is not built in a moment, it's built in a pattern of showing up again and again, until the world finally sees what you have known all along. You were meant for more. Consistency is your power. Consistency is your path. There's a moment in every great journey when everything starts to make sense. When the discipline you practiced, the habits you built, and the effort you invested begin to connect. It doesn't happen suddenly, it happens gradually, quietly, like the sunrise slowly breaking through the darkness. That moment is the reward of consistency. Consistency prepares you long before it pays you. It shapes your mindset so that when opportunities appear, you're ready. It builds your skills so that when challenges arise, you're capable. It strengthens your character so that when life tests you, you don't break, you rise. Most people underestimate the power of small, steady actions. They think big dreams require big moves, but the truth is the opposite. Big dreams require small moves done consistently. You don't transform your life by doing everything at once. You transform your life by doing one thing every day that moves you toward your goal. That's how momentum is built. That's how confidence grows. That's how greatness happens. And here's something important. Consistency doesn't just change what you achieve. It changes who you are. It builds discipline. It builds self-respect. It builds the belief that you are someone who follows through, someone who doesn't quit, someone who stands strong in the face of challenges. That identity, your new identity, becomes the foundation on which all your future success is built. You'll face days when the results feel far away, days when nothing seems to be moving, days when the journey feels endless. But those are the days that matter most. Those are the days when consistency becomes your strongest weapon. Because every time you keep going when you feel like stopping, you separate yourself from the old version of you, the version that quit, the version that doubted, the version that was waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There is only the moment you choose to begin. And then the moment you choose to continue. Success is not for those who wait. Success is for those who work. Success is for those who choose to be consistent even when progress is slow, even when the path is unclear, even when the world is silent. One day, the world will notice the results. One day, the breakthroughs will come. One day, the success you've been building brick by brick will stand tall for everyone to see. But you won't be surprised. You'll know exactly where it came from. It came from your effort, your discipline, your consistency. So keep going, keep building, keep showing up with determination and patience. Don't ask whether you're moving fast, ask whether you're moving forward. Because anyone can sprint for a moment, but only the consistent can run a lifetime. There's something incredible that happens when you choose consistency. You begin to unlock potential you never knew you had. You start to realize that success isn't just for the chosen few, it's for the committed few. It's not about being born talented, gifted, or lucky. It's about staying dedicated long enough to discover what you're truly capable of. Every day you show up, you're shaping your destiny. Every day you take action, you're rewriting your story. Not with grand gestures, but with steady, deliberate decisions. That's the real power of consistency. It turns your future into something you control, not something you wish for. People often overlook the quiet moments in their journey. The early mornings, the late nights, the lonely hours spent working on your craft while the world sleeps. Those moments don't feel glorious. They don't feel important. But they are, because those are the moments when your foundation is built. Consistency is the architect of your success. Every repetition lays down another layer. Every disciplined choice strengthens the structure. Every day you show up, you're building something solid, something strong, something unshakable. But here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Consistency requires sacrifice. It means saying no when you want to say yes. It means choosing growth over comfort. It means walking away from distractions, from excuses, from old habits that once held you back. And yes, it's hard. Growth always is. But nothing worth having has ever been easy. When you commit to consistency, you're not just working toward a goal, you're becoming someone new, someone stronger, someone more focused, someone more resilient. And every day you stay consistent, you take another step away from the person you used to be and another step toward the person you were meant to become. There will be days when you're tired, days when you doubt yourself, days when you're tempted to skip, to delay, to postpone, to say, "I'll start again tomorrow." But remember this: consistency isn't built on the days when everything goes right. It's built on the days when everything feels wrong. Yet you push forward anyway. Those are the days that define you. And one day, you'll look back and realize something powerful. The person you became through consistency is far more impressive than any goal you achieved along the way. Because goals can be reached and replaced, but character stays. Discipline stays. Strength stays. Your life will change when you decide that showing up matters more than feeling motivated. When you decide that progress matters more than perfection. When you decide that your future deserves your effort today. Everything you want, every dream, every goal, every achievement is waiting on the other side of consistent action. So don't stop. Don't slow down. Don't give up on the vision you've been building day by day. You are closer than you know. You are rising higher than you think. And with consistency, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Consistency rewires your mind. It teaches you discipline. It teaches you patience. It teaches you how to keep going even when the emotions fade. And when you learn that, you become unstoppable. Because most people rely on motivation, but motivation comes and goes. Consistency stays. Consistency is a choice, a commitment, a promise you make to yourself over and over again. And that promise matters. Because every time you show up, you reinforce a powerful belief. I am the kind of person who follows through. That belief becomes your identity. That identity becomes your strength, and that strength becomes the fuel that drives you forward when everything around you says quit. There will always be obstacles. Life will test you. Doubt will whisper in your ear. Fear will try to pull you back. But consistency gives you something that fear cannot break: a foundation, a direction, a sense of purpose that carries you through the storms. Think of a sculptor carving stone. The first strike does nothing. The second strike shows no progress. The 10th, the 20th, still no change. But the sculptor keeps striking, day after day, consistently. And then suddenly, a crack forms. The stone begins to shift. And eventually, a masterpiece emerges. Not because of one powerful hit, but because of every small hit that came before it. You are the sculptor. Your dreams are the stone. And consistency is your chisel. Every choice you make is shaping you. Every day you show up is carving your future. Every repetition is bringing your goals to life. Never underestimate the power of doing something small, something simple, something humble every single day. Those small actions merge, compound, and explode into growth that others won't understand. They'll ask, "How did you do it?" And you'll know the truth. You did it through consistency. So when the path feels long, walk anyway. When the results are slow, trust anyway. When you feel tired, rise anyway. Because the people who keep moving forward, even at their slowest pace, will always outrun the people who sprint for a moment and stop. Consistency turns effort into excellence. It turns commitment into confidence. It turns time into transformation. You are not racing anyone. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are becoming. And if you stay consistent, if you keep showing up, keep learning, keep growing, then the success you're building will not just arrive, it will last. Your journey continues. Your story grows stronger. Keep moving one consistent step at a time.